So in this video, I want to tell you guys where I am starting with in pursuit of launching this product, and then also how to overcome entrepreneurial ADD. Now, on the one hand, like I talked about in the last video, I know that myself, I can suffer from paralysis by analysis. That's overthinking things to the point of inactivity, to where I'm not actually doing anything. But also, on the other hand, I also know that I can suffer from entrepreneurial ADD. That's where I have a million different ideas in my head of businesses I could start, or endeavors that I could pursue, or products that I could create and launch. And I follow these ideas down these trails, and it just takes up too much of my time, my energy, sometimes my money, and I know that about myself, and I don't want to do that. So the question is, how do you filter down which idea you're going to run with? First, talking about the Butler Box. This is the product that I'm going to be launching here in the next couple of months, and you guys are seeing me create this. I'm literally starting from ground zero, and you're seeing the whole process, and we'll see what comes of it. So the Butler Box is going to be literally everything that I use in my agency to run Butler. Everything from onboarding clients, meaning the first call scripts, some email templates that I would use after our first call, proposal templates, strategy documents, how to do discovery, how to translate discovery documents into designs, stylescape templates, literally everything. That's what the idea is, and that's really where I'm starting. I'm starting with the idea and with an outline, and I have a lot of the products. I mean, there are things that I'm already using in my agency, but the key thing about this is that there's going to be a video series that accompanies the Butler Box, and the video series is going to be absolutely free. So the product will be for sale, which is the box with everything that I just mentioned, but the video series will walk you through how to utilize each one of those things, because giving the Butler Box apart from context is not really going to be helpful. So that's where I'm starting, is the idea and an outline. Now, how did I filter down that idea as opposed to the million other business ideas and product ideas that I have? Well, really, I asked myself three questions. One, is there a market for this? Two, is it attainable? And three, can I differentiate? So let me talk about each one of those real quickly. So one, is there a market? I think that a lot of entrepreneurs, especially startups, they make the mistake of having a great idea that they think people are going to like and they think the world would benefit from, but they're not really asking themselves, is there a market for this? And they're trying to carve out a market because they are a focus group of one. They think that because they think it's a great idea that everybody else will. But you really have to ask yourself, are people asking for this product or service, or is there an actual need? Business is super simple. It's about supply and demand. What most businesses, startups want to do is talk about their supply without really asking who's demanding this. And if there is no demand, it doesn't matter how much money, effort, time, marketing goes into it, you're going to have a really tough time getting it off the ground. So you have to ask yourself, is there a market? For the Butler Box, I knew there was a market because not only did I was part of that market, but I've made a network of people in various groups and through the internet, and I've been seeing the conversations through our YouTube channel and through other channels that people are asking for this type of information. So I know there's a market already existing for this product. Second is it attainable? There's a lot of ideas that I have, and I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs go through this thing to where they have this great idea, but it's going to cost all this money that they don't have access to, or it's going to take a lot of specialized knowledge that they don't have, that maybe they need to bring other people into, or it's going to just take a really long time, and it's just not feasible. For the Butler Box, it consists of knowledge that's in my head and products that I'm already using every day. So I knew that it was already attainable. Really, the question is, how can I position the videos, the curriculum, in a way that answers the questions that people are actually asking? And so that's really where I'm starting with, is, how do I develop the curriculum? But it is super attainable. It's not going to cost a lot of money outside of what I already have. It's not going to take any resources outside of what I already have available at my disposal. And then the third question is, can I stand out, or can I differentiate? And for me, the answer is yes, because there is only one Butler. There's a lot of different agencies out there that have different contexts and different backgrounds, and they're reaching different types of people, but I feel like there's a lot of people who are like me that were hitting that glass ceiling at the $1,000 website mark, and they couldn't really break through that. How do you 10x that to work on 5-figure projects and 6-figure clients? how do you do that? And I think there's a lot of people asking those same questions, and coming from me and my experience and my background, those are the people that I'm talking to. So yeah, I could definitely differentiate because there's people that resonate with me more than they would somebody else. Those are the three questions that I'm asking myself: is there a market? Is it attainable? And can I differentiate?